Welcome to Positivity with Geeta Iyengar. And today, my topic is, well, very dangerous, and that is lying. It is so nice when people say honesty is the best policy, but yet people tell lies. And why do they tell lies? Yes, it's a psychological issue. Many times we have used the word that you tell lies for two reasons, either to protect your relationship or you want to protect yourself. There is something called pro social lying and anti social lying. This a psychological term, but I'm going to refer today, more than using the psychological terms, I'm trying to put light on the day-to-day affairs of lying, how important it is to lie to save your life. It is a tragic thing, it is a very pathetic thing, but it is happening everywhere. I'm not justifying that you have to tell lies, I'm just saying how helpless individuals are in this society when they depend on lying, when truth doesn't work. Truth is, you require a lot of grit, lot of guts, lot of courage, lot of bravery, and lot of inner confidence. Come what may, I don't care for the repercussions, for the result, for the consequences. Then I can be honest. But we, sometime or the other in life, become weaklings. We are so much interested, so much concerned and bothered about maintaining our relationships. Please remember, if you are alone, then you don't have to worry about what happens. What people talk about you behind your back, in front of you, doesn't matter. But if you live in a family, if you live in a society, so most of the time you are afraid to tell the truth which is damaging, the truth which is hurting, the truth which troubles. You don't want to say that because you want to maintain your social relationships. It starts, let's give an example right from childhood. You just take an example of a boy who's in the fifth standard or maybe 10th standard. At that time, his result has come and the boy has failed miserably. Now it depends upon his parents how they are going to react to this child's result. If he knows from past experience that if I tell my parents that I have failed, first thing my father will do is take a scale or a belt and hit me, then that boy will not going to tell that he failed. He would tell lies. He will say the result has not come. I don't know where my report card is. And then when you listen to the story, you are all with that boy. Or you will say, come on, the parents should understand, but the parents are already tense. So many children at the 10th standard have committed suicide. Have you ever wondered why? That's because they're afraid of the parents. They're afraid of the school. They're afraid of the organization, afraid of the society and the peer group. So we have to understand this child, this individual who is going to tell lies to protect himself from what? From the fear of being punished, from social ostracism, from being isolated. He is afraid of that. And to keep that, he tells lies. So this happens in the childhood. And then you realize that if I'm telling lies, my life is comfortable. Okay, one lie leads to another leads to another, and life goes on. And as he grows, as a teenager, he wants social acceptance. His friends will say, oh, this is what you're doing. Come on, we are all eating, drinking, we are having non-veg. We want to have accepting it. Most of the pure vegetarian children take to non-veg. There is nothing wrong in whether you eat veg or non-veg. It's your complete lookout. But you're afraid what my parents will say. So you don't tell. There are cases where children, they want to go and see a movie. All have gone through that phase. But if your parents understand you, then you say, you tell your parents, I'm going for a movie. But if your parents are not going to allow you, then you will tell lies because you want to go and enjoy the movie. Now, as you grow and become a husband or you become wife or whatever, mother, father, in that relationship, if you have gone out with your friends and your wife doesn't like it, but you want that family, you want your wife, you want your children, then you call up and say, I'm held up in a very important meeting. Or do you have the guts to say that, yes, I'm having with my friends, drinks with my friends, eating non-veg with my friends, or I'm having an extramarital affair with one girl, and so I'm going to come late. It all depends on what much guts you have, how much guts you have, or how much you value your relationship with that family, with your wife or with your parents, and so on. That becomes the deciding factor for you to stick on to honesty, or just depend on telling lies and then maintaining your relationships. So most of the time, if people are not bothered, the best thing I would say is keep quiet. These things are wrong. There certain things are wrong, but you don't confess. Suppose he's a drug addict. So many mothers have come to know that the son was a drug addict much later, because in drug addiction it's different. They don't even realize what is happening. In the case of alcohol, again, bad company. So you tell lies. So the best thing that can happen is understanding between the children and parents, understanding between the spouses, understanding between the mother and daughter, father and son, and so on, siblings, and so on. If you have that understanding, then there is no need to tell lies. You can come home and tell your mom, oh, I saw this movie, it was wonderful. But if you know that your father or mother is going to hold a cane the minute you say that you're gone for a movie, you dare not speak the truth. So your parents get what they deserve. In the sense, you are clinging on to telling lies because you want to be protected. You want to protect yourself. You tell lies because you want to protect your family. So, somewhere we have to advise parents, please be little flexible. So, what if your child eats non-veg? So what if the child has gone and seen a movie? So what if they have a little fun in life? There is nothing wrong. As long as you are following the normative order, there is nothing wrong. If you are enjoying with friends, you can't even tell that you are going to. There are cases I have seen when the husband, he wants to play golf or he wants to play tennis game and he can't tell his wife. He wants to go to gym and he can't tell at home. He's afraid of the repercussions. Instead, you can come home, spend time with us. He would be spending time. So what does he do? He wants his wife, but he wants his gym. He wants again his children and family, but he also wants his friends. He wants his game. So then he is playing. He's not manipulating, I would say. He is adjusting. He's playing a chess game, which is very sad. Because if you have an understanding spouse, you don't need to do all this. You don't need to depend. You can be honest. If you have understanding parents, you don't have to tell lies at all. So think it over. See, all the parents, the teenagers also think. If suppose tomorrow I want to go enjoy and go to one trip, I have to be very careful how the other person is going to react. Oh my God, look at her. She's moving around. She's going. So if it is going to hurt her, then I have to be careful. I will keep quiet. The best policy is to keep mum and just say, no idea. I don't know. You don't have to give any information. That way, you're neither telling the truth nor are you succumbing to lying. But if you are a weakling, then you tell lies and you want to maintain because you want relationship. But if you don't care about your relationship, then go ahead and tell the truth. Because telling truth, being honest, is the most difficult, challenging job. And again, understanding of the parents, understanding of the spouse plays a very important role in this. So let's not blame people who are telling lies to maintain relationships. Let's not blame those who are honest. Both of them are right in their place because they are maintaining relationships. They are protecting themselves. So today I just spoke about this. Next time I will go into details about lying, cheating, and speaking truth. So thank you once again for being with me, for listening to this. Parents, wake up, understand your children. Children will not speak. Children will always speak truth. If you want them to be honest, you be honest to yourself. Be affectionate and accept them as they are. Then they will confide in you. Otherwise, you have lost them. They are there only physically. So thank you once again for listening to me in this Positivity with Geeta Iyengar. You ring the bell icon, share it with others, subscribe to my channel, and you will hear more about different topics, interesting topics. Thank you once again.